Hello everyone, Model 21. I want to talk about, because I started in the video about the tailgaters, and I want to, ooh, you almost hit that truck. Don't. Your wheel cuts further than that. Then you cross the yellow line. What the hell? I swear some people can't fucking drive. I went over that actually. They know how to drive, just doesn't care. But anyway, in the manuals of most cars, I won't say all because it varies by manufacturer, all the vehicles I've ever had, excluding the bike, because I haven't read the entire manual on that part of the bike, because it's not something you actually look at when you get a motorcycle, because you know how often you're going to ride it and when you're going to ride it. But in all of my cars and trucks, it's always been in the maintenance cycle that you need to change like your oil and your I'm not talking about changing oil intervals. I'm talking about changing like your oils, your differential, and all that stuff at a certain interval. Like you have like certain intervals when you can change, that you have to change all this stuff, because if you drive less than 10 miles, if you constantly drive less than 10 miles, like you have to change all your oil and stuff sooner. And you actually it's something about oh look, this no, it ain't. It's something about you're in group maintenance A, B, or C. If you, I think it's usually there's just A and B. That, and if you don't change your oil, I mean if you don't drive less than 10 miles, that you're in group A or B, whichever one has a shorter maintenance cycle. And what I do, even with my car, what I do with my motorcycle, now I didn't read this part of it, so I don't know if it has this or not, but even if I'm only going to go to my aunt's house, since like the mall is like 6 miles away, I'll leave my house. If you've seen a lot of my videos, I'll leave my house, go to the mall, and then go back past my house, which is, okay, there's 10-11 miles, and not 10-11 miles, 10-12 miles, yeah, 10-12 miles, and I'll go to my aunt's house. I won't just go to my aunt's. See, going to my aunt's house is 3 miles. Actually, going anywhere is 3 miles. It's like 3 miles to work, 3 miles to the my aunt's, and 3 miles somewhere. 3 miles to Hattiesburg Cycles, and you are weaving. But we're doing 35. There you go. Well, excessive lane change. Good thing they don't give, you know, motorcycles will be flagged if they started giving tickets for excessive lane position change. You know, they don't give tickets for that, but they pull you over for that. But they can't give you a ticket because it's not, they pull you over for like weaving, but they won't give you a ticket for it. They'll give you a ticket for excessive lane change. But if you got proper reasons for lane changing, they don't, you know, they don't give you a ticket for it. But anyway, in order for your, I figure for your bike to be efficient, I haven't read this, but I know you have to let your bike warm up, unwritten rule, for at least 2 minutes. I look like Randy. But you have to do it for at least 2 minutes for a proper warm up. And stop. Oh, and there's a lorry behind me. But on a bike, I don't know what the actual cycle time or miles that you actually have to do that, because a motorcycle revs at higher RPMs. You know, people that ride motorcycles rev their engines a lot higher just on a normal travel. Like right now, my bike's running at 7,000 RPM. That's most cars' red line. Well, actually, that's where their tack ends up. Their most red lines are usually between 5,500 and 6,500. So I don't know what that is on the maintenance cycle for that, for you know, on the drive time, but what do you guys actually like? I know Glock 17 shooter and Wilkes 89, and I know Lauren Jennifer, and I know Mordef 13, and I know Rebel Yell 91, I am Ramekin, and I know that the Garden Snake, I know he do, well, actually do more than their 10 miles, because I know that a lot of them live in places that are like open road for the most part, or like Lauren doesn't live far from home, I mean from work, but she still goes and rides to make the ride actually worth riding. But like I know me and Glock 17 shooter, we have to, if we want to go anywhere, we're gonna exceed that 10 miles an hour at 10 miles anyway. But what do you guys actually, how do you guys do yours if you don't actually ride 10 miles? But that's how I do mine. I do 10 miles. Whether even if I'm just going down the road, I ride 10 miles, even if I'm only going down the road. But yeah. Let me know. Let me know. Hey, Mr. Police!